In healthy marriages, the bed should be shaking frequently because the stable marriages requires frequent matches.
In a short word, make yourself a brand that people want to buy. Make yourself a brand that people want to call on. Make yourself a solution provider that people want to, yeah, please, who? Set your priorities. How much is my utility bill? How much do we need? How much is the school fees? How much percentage do we need to send home? That is also important, but not a top of priority yet. You need to live so you can be strong and live for others. So let's not keep making the same mistake. I've seen people who earn all their salaries and send it away. It's a big mistake. You know what's going to happen? You don't kill the goose that lays the golden egg. Alright? I know we are Africans, but you don't kill the goose that lays the golden egg. If you kill the goose that lays the golden egg, there will be no golden eggs.
I had known. If only I had known that this man will treat me like this. If only I had known that it would be very hard to find job in this market. If I had known that this bank was about to go under. If only I had known that this child would be so troublesome. If I had known that this marriage would be so chaotic. These are the words that describe the regrets and the thoughts and the reflection of so many people every single day.
If you are blessed to have a wife, you're already blessed to have a husband. Know one thing, before God and the creation, that is the very place where you should be. And if there's anyone who is the biggest fool, is the one who will demolish the place where he has been destined to be forever, or she has been destined to be forever. So that brings me to another point which is obvious, that my wife is the person whom I should respect the most after God. Not my mother, not my father.
And here it's very important because as two people, you need to be in agreement when you're instilling discipline to your kids. It's not that I'm disciplining my children and maybe Atkins, who's my spouse, feels that I'm going overboard. So even if I tend to disagree, I shouldn't start, telling him off in front of the children. I should try and do that in secret so that, because he's the man of the house.
When you're unfaithful in one thing, you could end up being unfaithful in everything. Okay? So the more disciplined you are in your spiritual growth, the more it will translate into other areas of your life. I remember there's a quote I heard someone say, and it has never left me till date. It says, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Yeah? So those small disciplines, they also end up preserving integrity in your marriage.
Being a good listener. Meaning at the time we find ourselves ready to respond. When someone is talking to you, you are ready to respond. You are not ready to listen. So be a good listener, and your marriage will be okay.
The other thing is that you have to make sure your partner has a different expectation. When you're in the bedroom, there is different expectation. One is hyper and another one is low. So you have to make sure that you have met each other at the equilibrium level. At the rightful level, everybody is satisfied and the expectations are met, right? And make sure each other is happy and comfortable. You cannot just see or hear or a friend tell you, I tried last night a position, so you go and try it, yeah? You have to make sure that it is comfortable with your partner and it's godly.
Amen.
Amen? Huwezi enda upindue watu huko and it's not godly or some other thing. Nimesikia SIM card number 2, no.
If again forever.
We discussed that God desires a godly generation, so we need to come out of the cultural limits. Amen? We are a new generation. We should not be entangled in culture so much such that the spiritual aspect of life, which is the most important of them all, is put aside. Amen? Because God expects us as the new generation, as the godly generation, to bring forth a godly heritage.
Is that it's about discipline. Now, this is a very huge and elaborate topic, and we all have different versions of doing it, but the Bible is very clear about it. Spare the rod, spoil the child. So we are supposed to discipline our children, whatever it is. There is an age that you cannot have discussions with your child. The age of 0 to 6 years to 7 years, those are formative stages. That is a foundation stage. So that is not a stage where you sit and start discussing, oh mommy or daddy, you did this, you did that. No, the rod has to work. Some things cannot be driven out until you use the rod. So know what extent are you going to you should go when it comes to discipline. We said that your disciplining should be prompt and should be in love.
In addition to disciplining, please do not discipline your children in public. Discipline them in private. This is to uphold their self-esteem. When your children behave well, call even the neighbors, call the friends to see you appraising them. This elevates their self-esteem.